Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you coming back and watching another video with me. Today I am going to be kind of doing an unboxing and first impressions of the Insta360 X3. So I bought an action cam because next week I'm actually going to be going to Seattle to visit my sister, to have an engagement shoot, and I'm also going snowboarding out in Seattle. So I needed an action cam so I can get third-person footage of me going to the engagement session, taking photos, and also I wanted to get some cool action shots of me going snowboarding and my sister going snowboarding and some of her friends, and just being able to vlog on the mountain without having to bring my A7 IV or my A7 III. I didn't want to bring those expensive $2,000 cameras on the mountain, and I mean, I would consider myself a fair snowboarder. I've been snowboarding for about 20 years. So, I mean, I don't think I would fall so badly as to like breaking my camera, breaking glass, but you really never know. So I'm just not going to. I just bought an Insta360 X3. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. We'll start with micro SD card. I know these micro SD cards have been getting very, very affordable. So I know I got a 256 gigabyte one. It is the V30, which is the one that the Insta360 company recommends. Here it is. So we're just gonna go ahead and get my unboxing knife. What? I got a hatchet from one of my sisters, and I am kind of afraid to use it because I don't know how to use it, but we're gonna go ahead and see if I can unbox. Oh, nice. I like this. Oh, well, I get to try again. Oh no, I get to try again. It is 256 gigabytes because I am pretty forgetful when it comes to offloading cards. Having more space just in case is something that I like to promote. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here for safekeeping and then put it in my dock. I got a couple extra batteries, so these are fairly inexpensive. I got two of them. They're retailed at 50, but I believe I got these for 35 each. So actually, I love unboxing with that hatchet. That's so cool. It's awesome. I mean, it's your pretty standard battery pack. Oh, it comes in a case, in a box? How do I open this? Oh, that is nice. There is a slot in the top of the case that allows for a micro SD card to go ahead and be stored in the battery box, which is pretty nice. Pretty nifty. It's a solid case. Let's see, here's the second battery. Yeah, this unboxing experience with the hatchet is freaking awesome. Like I have a hatchet, like it's so cool. And then the next thing I got, of course, was the X3 fast charging hub. I got this because I have two extra batteries, and the X3 actually comes with a battery, so having three to charge all at once is pretty great. Going back to the prices of things, you can buy the charging hub, you can buy two batteries, and then the total would be, I believe retail is $150. You can get the bundle for $130. But it was really weird in the fact that since these two batteries were $35 each, which is $70, and then the charging hub was still $50, if you get these batteries at $35 a pop, it kind of works. So, okay, charging hub. So you just make sure you grab the USB-C to USB-C cable. So it's nice that they included that, but they don't have like a power brick. No one comes with power bricks anymore. As soon as Apple does something, everyone follows. So you just get the charging hub, and then you get the USB-C port to USB-C port. Let's go ahead and drop these in. But yeah, and then the third one is in with the Insta360. So hopefully it'll start charging. Yep, look at that. The next thing I bought was this small rig. Frame for the Insta360 X3 because I'll be doing extreme sports. So I'll be doing snowboarding, and that's pretty much the most extreme sport that I do. I wanted to make sure that the camera was protected, like the edges were protected, and this also comes with a silicone cover for the lenses, and I'll show you the reason why later. This also comes with a cold shoe mount. I bought the USB-C to auxiliary, so I can plug in my my Rode mic, so I can go ahead and like vlog with it on the mountain and have decently sounding audio. I should probably cut away, not cut towards me. That's probably a bad idea. Here is the frame. Well, it's pretty nice. It's pretty slim. It's aluminum construction, so this is the silicone cover that kind of pops off and covers the lenses here. So like, I'm worried that this frame might be a little bit too big and might kind of interfere with the picture and the video. I'm hoping it's not going to, but that is a small concern of mine. I like this. It's pretty lightweight. It's not going to add a whole lot of weight to it. So also it comes with action camera mount. So if you have a GoPro and you have the mounts like the car mount and like the bike mount and stuff like that, and the chest mount, you can attach this to the bottom of the small rig, like using these screws. Oh, actually, I lied. It's on the side. So if you attach it like this, if you attach it like this and screw it down, you can. But also, the cool thing that I didn't notice about this is like if you flip this, there is a like GoPro. It's like a GoPro mount that you can use. It looks like it's magnetic too, so it just kind of locks in place. And then there's a 1/4-inch thread at the bottom. Small rig. That's it's a pretty awesome design. I'm happy I got this. Second to last is I got the Insta360 invisible selfie stick. Ooh, okay. The first thing that I'm noticing about the invisible selfie stick here is that it is actually like pretty hefty. Like it doesn't feel like it's gonna bend. It looks like it extends pretty long. Before we kind of move on, I bought the GoPro Hero 4, so I do have a GoPro. It has been sitting in my drawer for years. I think I've used this on one trip, and then I let my sister use it for like 1 or 2 of her own trips. I don't use this very much. I just never liked the selfie stick, and I always had to like readjust the angle and the camera just so I can get the stick out of the frame. Like unscrew this and then flip the camera and screw it back in. Like it was just such a hassle. But yeah, I do have a GoPro Hero 4. I never used it because it was such a pain to get like the shots that I wanted. And the fact that the Insta360 selfie stick it disappears inside the software and inside the camera itself. I mean, like, come on. Like, I don't have to like mask anything in After Effects. I don't have to do it. It just does it for me. Like, that's awesome. Time for the main event, the Insta360 X3. So the reason why I picked the Insta360 X3 instead of the GoPro Hero 12 or whatever number they're on right now is because of the 360. I know that the GoPro has better image quality and it's a little bit more rugged. The fact is that the Insta360 I feel like is a camera that I'm actually going to use because it's so easy. When you're using an action cam, you don't want to have to like fiddle around with the GoPro all the time and try to adjust it so you don't see the selfie stick. And if you want to switch and record your friends, you would have to like unscrew it and flip it and screw it back in. This is my first 360 camera, so I'm super excited to use it. We're gonna go ahead and open this with my trusty hatchet. Okay. All right, well there it is. That looks really nice. So the reason why I wanted to get something with a silicone cover is because the way that this camera is designed is that you can kind of see it, is that the camera is like domed. Talking about ruggedness, I guess, is the best word that I can think of, is that the GoPro, you can just like throw it and toss it to a friend and they can drop it and it'll be fine. However, because of the way that this lens is made and the fact that it's spherical and it kind of like bumps out like that, one scratch on this lens, you can see it on all your footage. So, I mean, I'm really digging this giant touch screen. Ooh, buttons feel good. I didn't mean to turn it on, but there we go. Looks good. Let's go ahead and put this to the side. And then they have this little box, of course, that you should open. And then in here, you get a USB-C to USB-A. It's not even USB-C to USB-C, but all right. Get, a neoprene case, like a slip cover. And then what else do we have? Ooh, we got some stickers. And then just your start guides, waterproofing. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks really nice. It's got some nice, like, you know, nice heft to it. It kind of feels like if you throw it at somebody, like it's gonna hurt. It's gonna leave a mark. Oh yeah. That's always such a satisfying sound. Just a quick go over. This one is the USB-C port. And then here's the battery. We're gonna go ahead and pop that out. So this is actually where the micro SD card goes in. It's right in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here before I forget. I'm just gonna go ahead and just pop this back in. You gotta make sure, so if you look at it, like, there's like that red right there. That means not waterproofed. You have to like push it and then it'll seal. There's a speaker, there's a microphone here, microphone here, here, and here. There are 4 microphones on this camera. I like it. Put this in the small rig. It looks pretty solid. So I know that I said that the Insta360 X3 was gonna last thing I unbox, but I actually have a surprise item. So I have this. If you're not familiar with Peter McKinnon, I highly recommend that you follow him. A couple years ago, Peter McKinnon teamed up with Nomadic to create a backpack. And I watched so many reviews on the backpack, and people said it was like the best backpack ever, and they were gonna use it all the time, and they have been using it all the time for the past like 2 years, I believe. The thing is, I never bought it. I never bought the bag. I never wanted to buy the bag. I mean, I wanted to buy the bag, but it was so expensive. It was $400 for the 35 liter, and I felt that there was other things in my kit that I needed before I spent $400 on a backpack. Not to mention, I just bought a backpack, the Low Pro, I don't remember it, but I'll put a picture like right here. As soon as I bought it, like literally 3 months later, Peter McKinnon was like, I made a backpack and it's awesome. And I'm like, shit. Fast forward to December 2022, Peter made a video on YouTube basically saying, I'm giving away 100 of my backpacks. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I might as well try. The giveaway passed and I was like, okay, I didn't win. It's not a big deal. I mean, a lot of people like watch his videos. A lot of people probably entered. So I didn't win originally. Christmas Eve of 2022, Nomadic messaged me on Instagram saying that one of the winners wasn't subject to win. They just couldn't win. So I was next. And so I have the Peter McKinnon Nomadic 35 liter bag for free. I'm super thankful to be able to be one of the winners for this bag. I honestly think it's amazing. I've used it a couple of times and I'm gonna use it again in Seattle. I'm super excited to use it, but that kind of leads me into the last thing that I kind of wanna show you all. When I was gonna go to Seattle to do the engagement session and go snowboarding with my sister, I was like, okay, well, I was gonna bring my Insta360 because I would need an action cam, and I wanted to bring my drone. So what I did is I purchased the Cube Pack. And if you're not familiar with what the Cube Pack is that this fits perfectly in the top portion of the 35 liter bag. It's a small camera cube. It can fit a mirrorless camera setup. It can fit like drones, and again, these are all Velcro, so you can all change them whichever way you want. The thing that is awesome about this bag is that there's 2 external zippers. This top zipper opens up, and this becomes a full-fledged 21 liter backpack. And it is a pretty awesome backpack. Like, you open it up and it's like, it's a legitimate bag. that is, Peter, if you ever see this video, which I don't think you're ever going to, but if you ever see this, kudos to you, man. This bag and this system is awesome. I'm super excited to use this system and use it in Seattle and being able to utilize the bag that the gods have so graciously blessed me with. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate you all being here and watching till the end. Thank you so much. I would very much appreciate your support, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications if you haven't already, and please like the video as well. It's going to help the YouTube algorithm really put my content out there. And also leave a comment down below on if I should continue to do these reviews and these unboxings and stuff like that with my trusty hatchet. Yeah, so again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.